So
We got an A minus, an A, and a B plus.
yeah, so that puts us
The
around an
grades
A
that I
now.
always hoped that you'd bring home from school.
Got him! Got him!
Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Mother and Son post-game show for the New York Giants. We just wanted to start off by saying thank you for all the love, the 333 views, the new subscribers. We love it, guys. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, and we hope to keep giving you content so that you guys keep coming back. So with that being said, this video is about our grading system of the NFL draft for the New York Giants in 2021. Let's start off with Mr. Toney, as the mother likes to refer to him as. Mr. Toney. Kadarius Toney. They have him listed at 6'1", 193. Although some others say he's 5'11". Look, we'll give him the extra inch.
As you know from your own experience in playing football, high school and college, everybody adds a few inches or two, no
at
matter
least an
what.
inch or two.
I'm down with the 5'11". That's the real height. But you know what? We'll give him, because he's got a chance in the NFL. All right, 6 feet. All right.
When you get to the NFL, guys, you get an extra inches or two. Just keep that in mind. So 6 foot. So I spoke about how his catching is inconsistent. When Kadarius Toney has the ball in his hands, he makes good plays, big time plays. Like he's a very good bouncing off tackles type of runner. He can bounce off tackles. He's very slippery. I like that about him. My concern is the fact that he still needs to be developed. He's not exactly done just yet with his development. He only had one season where he actually played as a starting, like one of the number one or main options as a wide receiver for the Florida Gators.
Yeah,
2 years ago,
that frightens me slightly.
Yeah, he was a gadget for the first 2 years, which to me just means that they didn't think you were a number one receiver just yet. Now, as I've said before, we have Kenny Galladay, we have Sterling Shepard, we have Darius Slayton. We don't need him to be a number one guy yet.
It's true.
So
not yet.
Well, getting him as a developing piece,
not yet.
Fine. So with that being said, I'm going to, after the reaction we gave and I look back at it, I'm giving that draft pick an A-. Mainly A-. I'm going to say it again. I'm giving that draft pick an A-. Why do I say this?
Come full circle in a week's time.
I'm pulling a Stephen A. Smith and changing my narrative. This, in the words of Stephen A. Smith, this guy is sensational. His playmaking ability, when you watch his tapes I can see why he's a great pick for the Giants. And the fact that the Jaguars head coach was heartbroken that we snagged him. Really?
Stop the cap.
Did you see video of this Jags coach having remorse about this pick?
I did not.
Okay. I have to see the recording of that myself. You know what? I'm a PR person. That's the type of stuff you put out there to make people believe that your pick was a steal. Put it out there yourself.
A lot of people think he is a steal. A lot of people are saying, not just the Giants, a lot of teams are saying he's a steal. So with that being said, let's just take it as a win, Giants fans. Let's just take it. I can't really go lower than an A-. The only reason I don't go higher than an A- is because it wasn't an offensive lineman and it wasn't Devontae Smith.
Who's next? We've got
Azeez Ojulari.
Azeez, yes.
This guy, I have a lot of good things to say about him. I watched this tape. I had to rewatch it a couple times because I'm a lineman and I also played linebacker in high school. I know what to look for when I watch linemen and linebackers and edge rushers, if you will. So I watched his hands. This guy's hands, he's very good with his hands. He's good with breaking blocks. He's very good at keeping separation. Pad level, a little bit of a concern, especially when you get to the NFL, because you got to get lower than those big guys. You can't be running up like a pencil. You'll just get pushed around on roller skates, as my coach used to say in high school. But aside from that, very explosive, a ball magnet. He's always on the ball. Whenever it's a run play, he's always there. He's always in the backfield. He gets in the backfield quick reflexes, very fast off the line of scrimmage. Only concern is pad level. And I think maybe he can gain 10 to 15 pounds of muscle. That's it. No more than 10 to 15. I think he'll be okay because he's listed at 6'2", 249, which is a good size for a linebacker. If they do want to use him as an edge rusher, I think he needs to gain at least 10 pounds. Not much, just 10 pounds.
Interesting fun fact that he was the first freshman to be named a team captain. So there's some leadership there that might be helpful to the Giants if he's bringing those qualities with him
That's good. That's something that we could look forward to in 2 to 3 years.
We need him to learn plays.
He can't be like DeAndre Baker, not knowing the freaking playbook. The second round pick, I give that an A because we needed a linebacker. Let's go to our guy in the third round, Aaron Robertson. He played at University of Central Florida. That would be the only concern that I have with him. I'm not saying University of Central Florida is a bad program. I'm just saying the competition that he was playing against wasn't top of the line all the time. But what I saw from him was aggression. I saw good man coverage. I saw a very tough mental player. He gets in your head. He likes to talk trash, which is fine. Most DBs in the NFL talk trash anyway. I love the energy. After he makes a play, he gets up. Woo! He gets real hype. I love the energy. Giants need that type of energy. We need that energy on defense. We need that. We can't have nobody that's just lollygagging, or we can't have somebody that's unstable. That's somebody that'll get you fired up. He'll make a play and get you fired up. I give the third round pick a B+. I give it a B+ just because of the program. That's it. So
we got an A-, an A, and a B+.
Yeah, so that puts us
on around grades that I always hoped that you'd bring home from school.
Got him! Got him!
I did towards the end, if it makes it count. Ellerson Smith at round number 4. This guy, I have a couple of concerns with. Number 1, he's from Northern Iowa. Northern Iowa is not a school that I would be proud of getting a linebacker from, because I don't know if many
basically you're not proud of 2 of the schools that these guys are coming from.
I'm just saying that I don't recall of any good linebackers coming from Northern Iowa. I love the Georgia Bulldogs pick because that's a great program. Why didn't we just go to a different program like that? Why did we go to Northern Iowa? What do they see in this guy? I'm gonna tell you what they see. A 6'6" frame at 262 pounds.
Yeah, I noticed the 6'6".
Yeah. And he's long. He's very long. He has a long wingspan, and he's athletic. He reminds me of Jason Pierre-Paul because he's not big. He's only 260. Very athletic, quick off the ball. My issue is that at 6'6", I think he can get away with putting on 10 to 15 pounds. I'm just saying, I think it would help him.
In the scouting report notes, it says that he added 50 pounds of quality mass since 2016.
Damn!
So he was
he was real small then. He was
wafy, about 5 years ago.
And you want to know something though? If they're saying he put on 50 pounds of muscle, and I still think he can gain 10 or 15 pounds, that's a concern. Because I'm looking at him and I'm like, I just feel like he needs a little more beef on his body. I feel like he's a little too lanky. I give that pick, I give it a B+ for right now. I'm going to give it a B+ again, just because of the program. I love the size. I love the athleticism that he has. Arizona is our next topic because Gary Brightwell is from Arizona. We got Gary Brightwell in round 6 of the NFL draft, and he is a running back who is 5'11", 215. Now, I would be okay with stats like that, but the issue is that he played in Arizona, and Arizona's not really, again, not the program that I wanted to get a running back from. I'm not saying Arizona is bad. I feel like I've said this before, but I think where he went with Arizona,
son doesn't like the schools that some of these guys.
I guess I'm picky. I'm a fan of the ACC and the SEC schools, and some Pac-12 teams. That's about it. Arizona is in the Pac-12. They're a weaker Pac-12 team. That's the problem. Okay. It's not like he hasn't seen good competition, because he has. Mm-hmm. But if you're going to get a running back, in my opinion, I think you need to get a running back from a bigger program. I have some great things to say about him. With that being said, he is a very good north-south runner. Straight line, immediately, explosive off the ball, like immediate, guys. I'm talking like as soon as the ball's in his hands, he's gone.
North-south, does that mean he runs into traffic a lot?
No.
What does that mean?
So what it means is that once he's handed the ball off, he's not looking to go sideline to sideline. He's just going straight into the gap. The first gap that he sees is open. He's hitting it, and he's hitting it fast. That's great. If you're going to be a successful running back, you have to be able to run north-south and get to your gap as fast as possible. He reminds me of Wayne Gallman, to be honest, with how explosive he is with running north and south.
All right, for that reason, then this was a good pick, because when you mentioned like the way his legs are, I thought of Saquon immediately. They found somebody with a similar type of body type. I mean, but obviously the play style is going to be extremely different, because Saquon
he's not as versatile as Saquon.
Very unique play style. So, but good pickup to hedge in the event that my nephew doesn't prevail this season.
I'm gonna actually give this one an A minus.
Okay.
Just because
I
it's
agree with
smart,
that.
and I like that they prepared for the worst, because that's how you know management's improving, because they're over there being all confident about the offensive line, but then they're going to go and get us all these extra weapons, which is smart. That's very smart to do. And now that brings us to our last pick in the 6th round. Rodarius Williams, cornerback from Oklahoma State. I like this pick a lot. Great man coverage. Very good at man coverage. Good press coverage, DB. He's very good at covering the deep ball. He's good at keeping the receiver in front of him. He's very good at press and man coverage. And I know that's what the Giants are looking for. We're looking for DBs that can play in man coverage, because nowadays you need DBs that can lock down one specific player and put them on an island. I do think he'll have to make some adjustments because it'll be a new defense, but with the people he has around him, like Jabril Peppers, Logan Ryan, etc., he has a lot of good people around him that can help him. I got to give that one an A minus as well. So,
wow.
I think this draft overall, if you really looked at it and you looked at the big picture, I would say this is one of the best drafts in years for the Giants. I'm going to give it an A minus overall. A minus overall. It's not an A because we didn't get any linemen at all. We didn't get a single one. We got some in undrafted, but I don't count those because those are undrafted free agents that we just got. It's whatever. Those are that just shows that the Giants, they trust the offensive line, like I said, and they trust that Daniel Jones is the quarterback still. This gives Daniel Jones zero excuses, New York Giants fans. Zero. Daniel Jones has no excuses.
No more excuses.
If Daniel Jones does not perform this year, he's done. Can we have a positive record and potentially make it to the playoffs? Can we also not trust in the freaking Philadelphia Pigeons?
That should never happen.
I never want to have to pray that the Eagles win the game again so that we can make it to the playoffs. Do that. I never want to do that as long as I live. Yep, guys, that is it for our analysis of the draft for the New York Giants in 2021. We hope to see pretty much all of these guys on the actual official roster come preseason, if there even is a preseason. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing.
This should be everything is trying to get back to something of normal. I'm not going to use normal, something normal.
Relative.
And I think, yeah. So I think that the preseason will resemble something that's familiar this year.
Yes. So, but as always, guys, make sure if you enjoyed this video to leave a like, subscribe if you have not yet. We always love more Giant supporters. Also, make sure you drop a comment. Let us know what you thought about the video. Let me know if you think that I'm wrong about this draft and this analysis of it.
Anything I definitely want to hear your comments. Well, I want to add one thing. I mean, for the most creative and exciting names in the NFL of draft 2021, I want to give a shout out to the Giants for managing to get a Kadarius, a Rodarius, and an Aziz. That should make the announcers' jobs real easy, or not.
New York has to make it difficult for somebody.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'm looking forward to a hopefully what will resemble a regular season of New York Football Giants games and activities and all the other stuff that I missed. I even missed my little preseason training camp visit that I would do every year for the last few years. I totally missed it last year. So hopefully we can get back to doing that stuff again.
And if we can, we should do videos on it and talk about our opinions of how they looked at practice.
That's true.
More content ideas.
All right, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you soon on our channel.
And happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Thank you.